Hey everybody, hope you guys are all doing okay. Looks like Bitcoin just started to take another turn down here and is pushing some of these other cryptos down as well besides DOT. Looks like DOT's doing okay today. Alright, I'm going to wait for people to kind of trickle in here very fast. I'm also going to mess with the other stream a little bit here. And then, there you go. There we go for there. I'm going to stop streaming here. Keep the music up though. What's that, Nexo? Oh, that's fine. I don't care about that. Let me see. Alright, perfect. And then what I need to do here is create a new stream for... Let me see how this is going to work out. Use settings. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And we'll have that one be for 1 p.m. first. Okay. Hey everybody, hey English driver, how have you been? So far I've been doing okay. Showed up a little bit late. I was making some tea this morning, or heating up some water for some tea. My desk is a mess, so I need to spend a day cleaning it up. Dude, excuse me. Hey Jacondo, hope you're having a very, very good afternoon as well. What do you think about SHIB, Michael? I'm not buying any more SHIB, but I still have some left in there, and I'm just letting it ride to see where it goes. I've made my profit with SHIB as far as I'm concerned, and I'm just, maybe having a little bit of fun with it, just holding on that last little amount. Because remember, when, let me push this back down. Okay, yeah, there we go. So I bought my SHIB way, way, way back here, right? So, and I sold it way up here. So I'm kind of fine with where that trade ended up. I have 20% of my SHIB left over, but it could go higher maybe. But I'm only leaving 20%, and I'm not buying any more. It made me money. There's no reason for me to risk money on this play right now. This is a very extremely high risk play for high risk, high reward, but still very high risk. Down here, it was a low cost, low risk bet, high risk, high reward. That's why I was willing to buy it up here. Right now, it's high risk and high reward, which means I'm kind of iffy about it. Now, day trading the volatility, yeah, sure, you guys can do that. But for me, I made my money on it. I have 20% left in to see where it goes. I'll watch it from here on out. But I'm not putting any new money into SHIB or anything like that. The good thing is right now it's trying to consolidate a little bit more. It looks a little bit weaker, but still has a shot of getting some volume in here. It's pretty much just waiting for volume. Otherwise, it's going to end up continuing to fall. Just fell down below some of the moving averages on the 5. It's getting close to breaking down below the 15 moving averages and the 30 here. So it's looking pretty heavy. Hopefully, it's able to pop off in the next hour, couple hours. That'll half a day. That'll stop it from actually plummeting down here, which it looks like it wants to do at the moment. All right, go back over here to Doge very fast. And Doge is doing the same thing. It popped up, going sideways as well. Hopefully, it's able to fix itself up here pretty soon. The big thing of what we've been watching, I'll put up some, I'll do some individual technical analysis videos today for SHIB, Dogecoin, Bitcoin, and that's it. Maybe a DOT or something like that as well. So I'll put up some videos, but as you guys can see, we still have not been able to break out of this downtrend here. Now, if I go to the 1 hour, you can see we've broken out of it every now and again. But the key is it has to close above this on the day candle, not on the hour candle, not on the minute candle, not on the 5-minute candle. If you're doing the 5-minute candles and you're playing this breakout, it's more of a scalp or a short-term day trade. That's how you're going to play these. But right now you can see none of the candles have actually closed above this trend line here. So Bitcoin's still headed down for this moment. And like I said before, it's probably headed down towards maybe $59,000, $58,000. From there, that's where you guys could start to take a little bit of some bites of Bitcoin if you guys wanted to. I've been accumulating a lot of these coins here on some of these smaller dips, and I'm just waiting to see if how much further Bitcoin's going to go. So very, very small bites though. I'm just accumulating more coins for the ultimate for the altcoin season, which is happening down the line. For now, just watching for the most part. Hey Brandon, hope you're having a very, very good day, my man. Hey Corey, let's see. How's she going? She's going fine, at least for now. Still within reason. Hasn't done anything like freaky yet. Let's see. Hey, Travis. Oh, no, it's not. Hold on. My tickers are frozen. Hold on. Let me put them back up here. You should see the tickers refresh in a second. A lot of clicks here. I think that should do the trick right there. Why is all this kind of off a little bit? Okay. I think we're good to go. Yeah, I think we're good to go. Okay, perfect. Okay. Yeah, that Doge ticker was was not correct. Let's see. Thoughts on Metaverse coins? You can get into them if you want to. I'd recommend if you do want to get into those types of coins, put down a few $100s on a few different coins, hold for the long term. Market cap matters. Go with something with a lower market cap. Don't go for anything that already has a huge market cap. It'll make you money, but it won't make you rich. Let's see. Hey, Angry Diver. Same for me. I left 15% in, sold at all-time high. There you go. Yeah, that's the way I would do it. Well, that's the way I did it as well. Hey, Tuesday, my man. Hope you're having a very, very good morning. Oh, that reminds me. I actually made stuff for tea today. Like, you guys can't see it, but I have some golden snail tea in here, plus some couple mint tea in here, Moroccan mint, and I put some Splenda in here as well. So I got some hot water. You can't tell it's hot, but it's hot. And I'm gonna brew myself some tea very fast. And I brought everything I needed. I can brew like for the leaves I put in here, I can brew this cup about 6-7 times. It's a good tea leaves. All right, let that brew because it's too hot to drink anywhere. All right, and then let's see. Love your content. Watching too much out at work with the lady. Well, thank you for watching. Just make sure you focus on the work so you can keep on buying up crypto as the years go on. Let's see. Okay, there we go. So right now, guys, let me see what's going on here. All right. This is what's going on now. We have a little more people in here. Right now, Bitcoin's still in this overall uptrend. We're in this, uptrend, right? Currently, short term, we're in this downtrend. We're having trouble breaking out of it. I'm not going to be going heavy on any of these altcoins until I see Bitcoin's day candle close above this trend line. And when it closes above it, that's going to be great. Until that happens, I would assume we're going to keep on going back down, following the trend, because what shorts are trying to do at this moment in time is they're trying to continue to push us down. The reason they're doing that is because, let me move that back there. If we just stay stagnant, or Bitcoin does, and we go sideways, eventually we break out just because of, just because we're moving sideways, and, that's all we need to do. What they're going to continue to do is every time we get close, they're going to try to push us down. So today, we might open up over here. They're going to try to push us down so we can keep on moving more to the right within this downtrend. Hopefully, all Bitcoin has to do is just hold. That seems to be a tall order for it at this moment in time. As you can see, these pretty crazy wicks here. But once we're able to break out of this, we're done with this downtrend, and then we're either going to move sideways or start to curl back up. But regardless, that's more of a bullish sign of breaking out of this downtrend here. So that's what I'm watching for short term. Now, let's say by some craziness, because we know whales can interfere in Bitcoin's moves quite a bit. If you guys are wondering, like, hey, what happens if it breaks out? What should my stop loss be if I decide to go heavy or even a small position here? I'd be using this low of 57,820 as a good stop loss for you guys if that's what you guys are interested in. Because sometimes, because it's crypto, we see nice breakouts, right? And then whales come in and try to push us down to create a little bit more of a bull trap, if you will. That's something that also may happen. I don't think it's too likely, but just in case it does, if you are looking for a stop loss there, it'd be around 57,820, or you can just call it even 58,000 if you wanted to. But that's what's going on in the market right now. There are some cool things happening in other plays here. Let me get out of here. See, Bitcoin's had some volatility. Right now, DOT is the big thing moving. We've been doing technical analysis on DOT for a while. The proper time to buy it was right back here or right here, I guess, depending on which way you're going for it. So I guess the real time might have been right there. So this one's still doing fine. If you want to buy, I'd wait till it crosses an all-time high, or if you are looking to buy right now, have somewhat of a decent stop loss, which means you're going to give it a little bit more risk, a little bit more room there. So if you're buying at 48.38 right now, instead of just waiting for that extra $1.50, you might use a stop loss of $44, which is going to be about a 8% stop loss instead of like the normal maybe 5 to 10, or excuse me 5. And you are going to hit resistance up here in about 3% or so, like $1.54. So might as well wait for that resistance to break off. Then you know it's going to keep on going up, and then you can actually buy some DOT if you guys wanted to have a little more of a day trade on it. Let's see. And then one thing here as well, guys. Link is also moving a little bit here. Still grinding, but this thing has a little bit of inertia behind it. So I'm going to be watching this one closely, see, because it did have a small breakout. I want to see if it can continue to break out. And then we have Shiba right here. Shiba's in a little bit of a downward pennant. It had a small breakout yesterday, but it wasn't nearly enough. There we go. See, small breakout. Hopefully, Tail will continue up here. I would still have said this is still a good time to what you would have wanted to buy it here on the breakout. Right now, it looks a little weak, but you know, hopefully, what usually happens is whales pick up that slack. So SHIB holders right now are waiting for whales to pump this up, and then everybody else in their family will be tossing money at it to see if they can make it go to an all-time highs again. Dude, stop biting my slipper. He's shaking his head like crazy trying to get through my slippers. Everything else for the most part is pretty negative. Ethereum is barely up at the moment. So we said that initial breakout over here and over here for a chance to buy. Still grinding up. Over the next week or so, if this downtrend continues here, you're going to have ample opportunity to buy a lot of the coins you guys have been looking at. Small amounts for the next altcoin season. Again, small amounts for the next altcoin season, unless you guys are doing some type of swing trading or day trading within them. Though, you know, those you can go as big as you want to. Just be safe with it. All right. Now, the one thing here, we're going to leave crypto for just a second. So far, going back to those options trades I told you guys about last week, I'm still looking for some good plays, and I think today I'll have a video out before the end of the day about what options you guys might want to look at buying. The breakouts that we've been looking at so far, actually no, I sent myself a thing. I called it the message. Hold on. How do I download it? There we go. Okay. It was bubble. So these are the options so far. You guys know that there's mixed results in here, but can I go full screen? Okay. So Duke Energy is, let me see if I can actually point this down here for you guys. 1 second. Duke Energy is still down after that breakout, so I'm not too happy with it at the moment. Actually, what the heck did I do here? There you go. Yeah, so it's not looking so hot at the moment. So overall, Duke is down 35%. My AEE is down 14%. I'm trying to go from worst to last. I'm waiting for this as an earnings play. It doesn't expire until November 19th, though. So a lot of these calls I'm not too concerned about. AYX is down 30%. This is actually my least favorite. I have the least amount of calls here. But it's up 1.63%, and it has earnings tomorrow. So I'm hopefully earnings will take it off from there. What else do we have here? Redfin is finally positive after all that waiting. Barely positive, I would say right now. Hopefully it can continue to go up. I'm going to hold it through earnings, and I'll see where it goes from there. And then we have CHPT. I don't even know if I actually put this on the list here. I have not put it on the list, actually. This was something I actually just bought on a whim on Friday when I saw a whole bunch of flow coming in from the options flow markets, or the, option flow data, as you put it. And I was like, okay, the chart looks okay. Let me see what I can do there. And here you go. See, it's still riding up right now. This was a while ago. I was trying to see if I can do anything with it. Hold on. We stop doing crazy stuff. Hey. No, dude, no. See, this is why you can't have Ethernet cables with a dog. I'm at the wilds are not even existing. It's not plugged in anymore because he started it a while ago. But come on, dude. No. You literally have a chew toy right there. There you go. But yeah, CHPT is still looking okay. I'm hoping it can break above this 200 daily moving average. If it does, by Wednesday, I will actually hold my entire position in this for a while because that is a big momentum shift, and you may even see a golden cross happen on this pretty soon as well. And the last two are EIX. I've sold the majority of my EIX of today. Yeah, it broke out. It's continuing to go up a little bit higher. My call is down a little bit today, only $250, but I only have 10 left. I sold 40 of them. And then we got CVS here. This one closes November 5th. It's up about 126%. And what is CVS actually doing today? And this is the last one I'll talk about for now. CVS right here, still doing fine, making big moves. Earnings is coming up pretty soon. I'm probably, earnings are November 3rd. This expires November 5th. I'll look to sell the majority of my calls before that happens, but this has been a pretty good call as well from this breakout here. So overall, we got one call that's down 35%, one that's down 14%, one that's down 30%, one that's up 1%, one that's up 144%, one that's up 260%, one that's up 126%. And the one that's up 260%, I've sold about 80% of those calls off. This one that's down 30%, I've sold about 90% of those calls off, waiting for an earnings play that can hopefully make me my money back. But you can see the overall money loss was not too crazy today. All right, now I'll go back over to crypto, guys. Sorry for that little bit of a rant, but I like to give updates on the options plays every now and again. Okay. There we go. Hey, boy, I know. I just play with you outside. You got to relax for a little bit. Tap, tap, tap. There you go. All right. And you can see right now Bitcoin's coming back down. Hopefully it's able to hold support. Right now, Bitcoin doesn't actually look too bad. It's just the way it's affecting the altcoin market. You would think Bitcoin's crashing or something like that. Actually, which reminds me, Bitcoin dominance is still falling a little bit here, so I'm hoping I can gain a little bit more dominance as the next few weeks go along. I want Bitcoin dominance to get high enough for where when it crashes, altcoin season starts. Okay, there we are. Let's go to the 5 for now. And then, for now we can watch DOT. DOT seems to have the most action at the moment here. There we are. Hey, Prince Charms, T, mate. Cheers, Mike. Oh, I know, guys. I'm so excited for T. Oh, you know what, guys? I don't know if I have the right mode on here, so let me just take a second. Oh, there you go. I had it set to subscriber mode. I don't know if any of you guys are subscribers, but if you guys are not subscribers, you guys should be able to talk right now. I forgot I had that in there. I think that's why the stream's been so slow as talking. Hey, Liam. Hope you're having a very, very good evening, guys. Oh, if you guys can, please consider giving a like to the channel. It does help out a lot. Every single like helps. Now I can get started over here. What are you guys talking about? Hey, Lousy. I don't think Doge is done personally. No. We're just basically waiting for it to pump up, and I'm perfectly fine waiting for that pump up. If you let's get a quick look at Doge here. So Doge, it's been having these spikes. This big spike still coming down bit by bit. What I've been looking at right now is this weekly chart. We're still grinding up in this uptrend here. I'm pretty much just waiting for a nice, solid big boom here pretty soon. That's what I'm waiting for. If you guys have been watching last week, I told you guys within this week or next week we were going to have a breakout to 30 cents for Doge. Actually, no, I was wrong. It went up to 33 cents, so it went to 33. It went to 30, which was my point. And so I'm still waiting for this thing to pop off. I still think all the momentum is there. We just need somebody to really start that engine, which is Dogecoin. So I'm still holding right now. If you guys don't want to hold it, don't feel obligated to hold Doge if you don't want to hold it. If you want to put your money in something else, put your money in something else. There's nothing wrong with that whatsoever. There are a lot of coins out there making you money. It just depends on how long you want to wait for certain coins to make some money, right? You could easily take that money from Dogecoin and you could try to start day trading or swing trading or do something else if you want to. Right now, I'm just holding my Dogecoin. I'm swing trading other stuff. But if you're kind of like, if you need capital to work with and this is not performing to your expectations, whatever the trading plan you had when you bought into the coin, you can definitely move that money over somewhere else. Now where are we back up here? DOT 5. There we go. I'm hoping to see this have an all-time high here pretty soon. Hey, Mooder Hill, what app is that? The app that I was using for my pictures. This is called TD Ameritrade. Yeah, this is TD Ameritrade right here. This only deals with options and stocks, forex, commodities, like oil and stuff like that. Most of you guys won't go into there, but if you guys are looking to trade options or stocks, This is usually something that I have for me personally. This is what I use. I like it. Helps me keep track of other stuff, and I always have screenshots. So when I'm making money or losing money, I have the ability to show you what's going on. Like right now, let me see if I can have an old video right here as well. This was when did I send this to me? Properties. So I bought these October 25th or something like that. No, I took this picture October 25th. So it's been about like a week since I've had these. And you can see the good and the bad. So I went from being up $750 on Duke to down $1,200. I went from being up $1,200 in AEE to being down $800. I went from being down $1,200 on Redfin to being up $50. I went from being down $1,200 on Cone to being... Oh, I sold my Cone. That is something. I sold all my Cone. I forgot to tell you guys that. See, this is why I have these types of things. I sold all my Cone. Did I? What is it up on top? I'll have to look at it. CVS, I went from being up $1,500 to up $11,000, right? I went from being up $4,075 on EIX to being up $2,600. And this, I think, is only because I sold my call stay, so you're not going to actually see the real amount. I think if I go over here and I go to net profit on TD Ameritrade, scan my face, EIX, it's up 12,900, right? So that's what the EIX calls profit was overall. So I need to be able to, like, you can scroll sideways to see a whole bunch more information. You can see how this one starts with Mark. That's the very left. And if I start scrolling this way, you can see how it changes from everything kind of moves along with it. Normally, I like to have the percents because you guys really shouldn't care too much about the actual money I'm making, because you guys may be trading more money or less money than I am. But you guys should care about the percentage gains or losses thereof, right? Because that's what you guys are going to be mostly looking at for yourself. Because maybe you guys don't buy 100 calls of CVS. Maybe you guys want to say, ooh, I want to buy 500 calls, 1,000 calls, whatever it may be. Some people are going to trade a little bit differently. Maybe you guys just want to have one call or something. And I do this quite a lot. I'm going to be posting options videos. I'm going to have them on the other channel. I think I have a link down below on my description if you guys want to follow my other channel where I talk about breakouts and options and stocks and stuff like that. I think I'm just going to keep posting it there because whenever I post on this YouTube channel, nobody ever watches it. But maybe this week I'll try to post on both channels the same content, while at the same time in the video just saying, hey everybody, if you guys want to get all this information on the regular, go over and visit the other channel, subscribe, because that gives you more in detailed options plays and stuff like that. And here, I don't know if I have one or not. This is kind of the gist of how my options videos work. Here's my other channel, stocks, options, cryptocurrency. I'm not too good at the naming. I will do it later on. You can see not many views. It's a pretty new channel. Do I have an options flow video here? No, not yet. No, not yet. Okay. Let me go back to my other channel here. Hold on. Yo, stop. Whoa. Don't bite that. That's more expensive. Don't touch that. No. I love when a dog knows he's doing something bad, but he just looks at you because he knows he's not going to stop. One of my options videos... God, I have so many freaking videos. Okay, I'll have to find it later on. But basically, it just breaks down everything with what's going on. And it has some nice graphics that go along with it and things of that nature. If you're wondering what those graphics may look like, it's something like... This is my other channel. Like this type of stuff. Right? But then I'll give you little, like, price targets and everything like that. So when you guys watch those other videos, you'll see a price target, current price, the strike price you may be looking at. If there's any news coming up, it'll let you know what the news is. Most of the time, the news is earnings, or if it's a biotech company, which I don't really trade, but I know you guys do. It'll be about maybe the likelihood of a trial results being given out those next couple weeks. Hold on a second, dude. No, that is expensive. Stop it. Stop. I got a piece of candy cane chew toy thing for you. There you go. Okay. If he does it again, I have to go get that thing, and I'll stop the stream for like all of a minute. But sorry about that. Let's see. What's right here? Hey, Liam, that's a nice W pattern on the Doge weekly chart. I'm hoping it plays out the way it's supposed to, but who knows, right? A lot of what we need with Dogecoin is whales coming in to help us out. Let's see. Hey, Riz. Hey, Mike, I'm a subscriber, but I don't have a badge. Do you have an email I can send you the screenshots? Subscribers don't get badges. It's the members who get badges. So if you guys were to go here to this stream, and you go down here, there's a link that says become a member today. So I'm readjusting this week. This is all kind of cluttered and I need to fix it up here. But if you hit join, basically what happens is you have a chance to pay $1.99 a month, Sapphire level, Diamond level, and then once you do that, that's how you get the membership badges and whatnot. Okay, hold on. I'm stopping the stream for a second. I'll go get my case. He's attacking a very expensive case of mine that holds my my headphones. I'll be right back. I'll turn the music up just a second, and yeah, I'll be right back. Like less than a minute. Blah. Go. Chew toy. There you go. Ew. Alright, everybody. I'm sitting back down. Should be good in a second. Turn down the music back up again. There we go. Alright. Yeah. He was not happy with me taking it. Let's see. Hey, Liam, banking on CVS, I see. Oh, yeah. CVS has been a beautiful delight. A beautiful delight. I actually bought that live on one of my other streams because I was so happy about it. Let's see. Hey, Steve. Hope you're having a very, very good afternoon, my man. Let me make sure I don't miss anything here. Let's see. Hey, Elmer. Oh, no, I just realized the card connected to my YouTube account expired and I lost my membership badge. What you can do is you can always just re-sign up, and I'm pretty sure if you re-sign up, it actually just lets you keep on going from where you were at. It's a pretty nice system that they have for YouTube because I think they send me emails about it every now and again, but I don't really care about the business aspect of memberships too much because they try to get you to monetize and get more and more people like left and right. Like YouTube really wants you to get as many members as possible, but I'm more on like you're either going to get a membership because you have a lot of questions that you want asked, or you just want to show support for the channel. Those are usually the big things going on. Let's see. What's going here? Hey, Hector the Dude, nice to see you back, my man. Thoughts on STZ and 5 for breakout? 5 has a gap to fill, inverted head and shoulders. I'm an STZ 11.9, 22. Okay, hold on one second here. Then after that, Elmer, I will look at your play for ERJ. Okay, first, let's hop on it over here, because I know this side is clean. Let me take a sip of tea, though. My throat is hurting. Oh, that was good. All right. Now, the first one you're talking about is STZ. You're in that one, so let's take a look at that first. All right. Okay. So this looks fine for now. I guess, let me pull up a little bit of technical analysis. The only thing that's going to be a little bit of trouble right now is I'm pulling out the different fans, so to speak. There you go. So these are your resistance levels as of right now. You have the call of inverted head and shoulders. That is right. Okay. 11.9, 222. So that's fine. You're going to hit a little bit of resistance there. Dividends are coming up pretty soon. Dividends doesn't really do much here. I just want to see the history of dividends very fast. Not much. Not much. So dividends normally does not play too big of a factor in what happens in this price movement. You know, I think you'd be able to break through this trend line as well. I think that the trouble with this is going to be way up here at 225. So if you get up to 222, that's when I would say you might want to start scaling out there. My excitement for this would really show up once it breaks above this 200 moving average. That's when things could get pretty darn excited. And you can see it had a death cross here, but it didn't really create too much panic in here. Mostly because of Jerome Powell and his money printers we always talk about here. But it is nice to see that it held up pretty nicely. And it's starting to curl back up. So I think overall this play is fine. You may have a few days every now and again. What does it call? Expire? 11.9, so next Friday. So you will have some time, maybe a few days where it's going sideways before trying to pop up even more. It's up to you whether you want to like hold throughout that momentum or that sideways movement, because I know the theta is going to start kicking in. But overall, this seems like an okay play for me. I mean, I would consider trading this one if I gotten maybe. Actually, no, this doesn't seem too bad. This is still something you can get in today. Yeah, so this isn't bad at all. And the next one you have is 5. 5 below. Okay, I almost went to the other country. There we go. So it had that clean breakout. Looks nice, right? But that's not really going to be your reason for buying at the moment. Right now, I guess that's what you're looking for, because it did break down a little bit here. It is coming up above the 20 and the 200. The 4 hour still looks nice and clean. The 3 hour still looks nice and clean. Okay. 5 below. What is this? Retail? Groups. Energy's back up and working. Consumer cyclicals up and running today. I would say this is okay. I don't know if it's actually going to gap up or not. I'd be more inclined to buy this in piecemeal, which means I'd maybe buy a couple calls today on it, and then if it continues to go up, I'd probably double down, then triple down, quadruple down, so to speak. Really waiting to see what would happen as it approaches this resistance, which is going to be that gap down, that previous gap down that you were talking about right here, as it tries to break above. What is this? $202 even. That's when I'd really be looking to buy more there, or buy some here. Until then, you can take a small position to try to catch some gains as it rides up. But the big thing is it has to break above the $202 level for me to really feel excited about this type of play. Especially since there's not much volume here. You do see a little bit of bullish movement on the oscillator. Volume is about average. And earnings have been but lucky you don't have earnings for a while here. So I would say it's okay. This is definitely more of a short-term trade. I like the other one better. All right, let me go back over here to DOT. There we go. And, oops, no, this is Bitcoin. There you go. We have to watch Bitcoin fall, unfortunately. Not a pretty sight. And, hey, ERJ. Yeah, okay, ERJ. Let me take the quick peek at that first. ERJ. $15. Not a pretty looking chart. Let's see. Still grinding though. This is back in April 2020. Okay, that's fine. If you do play around with this one, be careful because it does have earnings coming out pretty soon. I would say try to enter today or tomorrow to see if it tests out on this trend line here. Yeah, that's how I'd play this. I don't think of this as too much of an options play. I think of this as much more of a just, buying some stock and holding it for a long term. Electronic company, aerospace and defense. Tech is doing okay today. Not tech. Energy is doing okay today, but I don't think this is going to be profiting off of that too much here. You do have some bearish signals in the oscillator. Okay, but probably not the best for options, more for stocks. If you want to take a little bit more of a YOLO play on an earnings play, you can definitely do that. But right now, this looks a little weak. Like it's been trying to pop off every now and again, but it just gets sold off. Like there's a bunch of people just kind of trading these waves. If you want to trade options, trade the wave. Don't try to expect anything crazy with it though. Maybe better for a longer term options play. Oh, there we go. My dog's pouting, but he'll live with it for now. He's been bad this morning. Let's see. Hey, Scott Fletcher. Hope you're having a very, very good afternoon, my man. Let's see. Hey, no worries, Prince Charms. Happy to have you here, my man. Let's see. Hey, Rizzo Elmo, I've been member 5 months, 24 days. Next billing is supposed to be November 6th. I think you should get the 6 months color badge. Oh, yeah. If it doesn't come, guys, it just means that YouTube hasn't run your card information yet, I think. Again, I don't know too much about how YouTube runs the membership program, but I do know it usually catches back up. And for certain countries, they have to like have you renew the card every single month. And other countries, it's allowed to be on auto pay for memberships. I have no idea why they do that. I'm assuming regular laws in different countries. Who knows? But yeah, if you have any problems, feel free to ask me, and then I can see what's going on. But I probably won't know what's going on with the memberships. Let's see. Mint 11.12 on STZ, not 11.9. That's better. That's actually a little bit better because it'll give you a chance to hold. I think STZ will be just fine for you. The 5 is only volume is 11.19. Yeah, you can buy some and hope for kind of a pop. I like buying those calls a little bit further out right now just because of the way the market's been working out. And overall, I think they're going to be making me money. Normally, I like to buy calls like within 1 to 2 weeks. Recently, because of everything that's been going on and just some of the plays that I've wanted to see, you've noticed that I moved over to looking at calls that expire November 19th, November 19th, November 19th, November 19th, 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 and this is CVS is the 5th of November. So it's kind of been a weird kind of move there. Let's see. But you know what? The overall market is looking pretty good. If we can go over here to CNBC. I might have typed in something. Yeah, I typed in a comma on accident. Let's see. Stop. Overall, the market's doing fine. Amazon lifts mask mandate for fully vaccinated warehouse workers. Ooh, that's interesting. But yeah. And the sector to avoid is communication services, but overall, energy is back. Energy just seems to be the hot thing right now. And I'll take a quick peek here later on today, and probably by tonight you'll have an idea of what options I think are probably worth buying. I can do a quick checkout now. Energy. There's only 20 right now. The change, what's doing the best? 4% up CPE charts. And then a double top, that's fine. Trying to break out here as well. PS, nah, maybe. Let's see. Anything else done? REGI looks like it wants to rocket here. That's pretty interesting to see. And it's breaking above the 200 moving average. Does that have calls? This isn't so much of a technical breakout as a momentum breakout, but I just wanted to see. I'll go to Webull since it'll be a little bit easier here. What is this? Reggie. I've seen it a few times before, but I always miss it whenever it does something cool, and I've already missed this one. I can already see where I didn't buy when I was supposed to. Oh, these calls only... These are November 19th calls, and they only go up to $80. That's been interesting. They're 60 cents right now, bid at 55. I would have to look at some option flow data, but that doesn't seem too bad. What's the flow for December 17th calls? $90, 70 cents, not bad at all. 85, $1. Yeah, somebody RG might not, Reggie, whatever it's called, might not be a bad play. Let's see. Yeah, so there's some money moving in here. The big one seems to be a CPE, though. I don't know what's going on with it, but it is up 4%, which does mean something in the oil and gas markets. Oh, pipeline partnership or something like that. Okay, that's nice to see. All right. Yeah, no worries, Elmer. We all use random cards. I have a card I specifically use for online purchases. I totally get you, my man. Hey, Leonardo, Poke City, you got to give me the ticker for it. Hey, Alpha, sucks the people that lost their money in Squid Game token. Oh, hey, Alpha, what happened to the Squid Game token? I do not keep track of all the meme tokens here. What happened to it? Squid. Ah, whoa. Yowza. I mean, I'm thinking this is the token you're talking about. Yowza, yowza, yowza. That is was on TradingView? Nope. My God. Yep, that is absolutely insane right there. I'm wondering if this graph is correct, but I don't know. Squid Game token. Developers say they've left the project. Dead links are sign of a scam. Sucks, man. Got to be careful about what coins you invest in. Remember what I told you guys. Buy in the beginning, sell when it's pumping up, and be happy with it. That's why I don't like to buy stuff at like meme coins at FOMO levels. It's just never worth it. Hey Josh, you got to give me the ticker for the Jasmy, but I'll definitely look at it for you. Let's see. Hey Zoom Venus. Oh yeah, seems like it wasn't too good of a thing. It said red light. Oh Jesus, yeah. QKC. Let me see. Dollar. I would say this looks fine if you want to get in a quirk chain. There's nothing bad with it at the moment. Now it's a long way from breaking out now, but that's fine. I would say if you're looking at this, this is more of an accumulation phase. The closer it is to the 50-day moving average, the more you want to buy here. I think it's fine. If it manages to break and hold above this 20-day moving average, maybe take a little bit more. Not a crazy amount, but just start taking a little bit more. But this seems like something I would just hold for a while. But yeah, nice and easy hold. Just be aware that Bitcoin is still falling right now, so you're going to probably have a better price over the next few days. Just waiting for DOT to get a little bit of volume as well. 2800 to 0 real fast. Yeah, that is oosh, rug pull, yeah. Well, that's the same as, what was the other person that did that? The Upshot guy did the same thing. Let's see. Hey, Alpha, I was telling people here not to invest in it. Yeah, I mean, it's up to them whether they want to invest, their hard-earned money, but that just seems like I don't know. People really want money fast, and I completely understand it, but at some point you got to realize that some things are just not worth investing in. Or if you do invest in it, which is fine, I actually think it's okay if you invest in Bitcoin, you're not going to invest more than $50 to $100. Right? I mean, you have to be when you do these types of coins, you're not supposed to be putting much money into them at all. The point of these meme coins is you buy them when they're very low market cap. So when they do soar, it can turn $50 into $10,000. It can turn $100 into $20,000, something like that. That's how these meme coins are supposed to work. But I fear that a lot of people are buying them once they've already pumped up towards some crazy amount, and then they feel like they're going to go another crazy amount without actually looking at the market caps. And if you don't look at the market cap of a coin, then you're really just not understanding how trading works in its essence. Market cap is one of the most important things anybody could ever learn about a coin, token, NFT, whatever. Well, I guess not NFT, but whatever may happen. And that, when you forget about what the market cap is, you really start to feel like, oh man, it's not too good. And one of the cool things we've been able to see over this past, there was a lot of long-term holders, but when you have something like a Squid Game token, remember that whole thing is stacked up by traders that want money really fast, which means eventually they're all going to take their profits out once when it crashes, and they're going to be looking happy, and people are going to be left holding it back. This was a more extreme example of that because it does look like a scam, but man, I feel bad for anybody that invests in that Squid token. Let's see. Hey, Josh. Okay, if that's the ticker, I'll look it up for it. That could have been just my bad. Yep, it was my bad. Don't worry about it. Let's go with KuCoins, I guess you could say. So this still looks okay right now. I mean, I would say if you're buying, you can take a small position right now and see how much higher it wants to go. It is kind of, I see how it's kind of going in these little waves here. I'm not going to get too technical on it, but I would consider just buying a little bit right now and seeing where it goes, and maybe over the next couple of hours you buy a little bit more, then over the next few hours you buy a little bit more here. That's just a neighbor. So I think this is fine right now. This is a 5-minute chart, so it's not like, it's going to take forever for this to kind of blow off here, or blow up. This is the 1 minute. As long as it can continue this little bit of an uptrend here, I'd say it's still worth buying. See, there it is. It's trying to pump up right here. We can watch it for just a second. Normally with the W's, you'd be buying right now. This is when you would be buying off of a W play on the minute. Now, of course, this is a 1 minute chart, so this is more of a scalp play, but it's still interesting to watch these things play out here. But yeah, I would say this is fine. Small position. It's already run up. Small position. If it keeps on going up, you can add more and more and more. When you hit a decent amount of profit, sell everything except for maybe 5 to 10% to let it ride. But right now, it looks fine. Let's see. Hey, Corey, I put $200 in a MetaMask to buy dumb coins, and now the money is trapped because you need Ethereum in there to do anything. Oh, that sucks. I haven't gotten into MetaMask or anything like that just yet. I guess what you might have to do is just pump some Ethereum in there for maybe Coinbase, or if you got the Bidget one that I use, something like that. But yeah, that's kind of a pain. Hopefully you're able to just somehow pull it out some weird little way that you might learn on the internet. Let's see. Hey, Jonathan, very true. Like the penny stocks of crypto. Yeah, they are like the penny stocks of crypto, except for I would say, you know, crypto's always been so much better than penny stocks in my opinion, just because of how much these things can run, and the way you don't have to pay as many fees on a lot of this stuff compared to over the counter markets. But you know, yeah, it is what it is. Hopefully, people would have learned their lessons and be more careful when they before they buy into these coins, right? Remember, I made I didn't know this was happening yesterday, so I don't mean any ill offense to it. But over the last few days, I've been getting some memes from friends, and I have been I've been posting some stuff. This is the one, yeah. Maybe if I learn to read charts, start reading white papers and investigating use cases, and stop taking free advice from Facebook, I'll finally learn to earn profits from cryptocurrency. It's like the reverse. I'm pretty sure, like, even me, I started off at this level when I hopped into crypto markets. Then I started doing some research on what's going on, a little bit here, a little bit there. I didn't really get advice from Facebook. I got advice from Discord, which is a little bit different. And then, I'll finally earn profits. Kind of that same thing. Although I will say, I don't mind going over to Reddit. I don't mind going over to Reddit to see what's going on and see if they're talking about any coins. A lot of times, if I'm looking for coins and I go over here and I go to find something with a low market cap, what I'll tend to do is I'll go look for that coin on Reddit and see what people are saying. And then if I see somebody that has a pretty drawn out, lengthy thing of why they're buying it or why they're against it or something like that, what I might do is if I think they're really good, I might actually just go read their prior post history, and if they have a lot of good stuff, I may just follow them and take little knickknacks off of what they're saying. Now, I haven't done that, but I mean, that's something that you guys may consider, and that's something I may consider in the future. I probably will consider it. Maybe I'll try to make a little Reddit post or something like that. What meme coins on Reddit or something like that. So you guys will have something like, I'll tell you guys, hey, if you guys have $50 you want to put on a long-term play that may go parabolic in the future, may not. Here's some cool things that I've learned on Reddit from these past people. Here's the market cap. Here's the current price. Here's what the projections could look like, and so forth. So maybe I'll make that into a nice little series as well. And I think that'd be like just whatever I'm learning, I just transfer it over to you, so you guys don't have to do as much work. All I'd ask is you guys give the video a thumbs up and whatnot, right? Excuse me. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see. Hey, Josh, you bought in at 0.07. Oh, you're looking to find you over 100% profit right now. Whenever you feel like you've made enough money to consider taking some profits. But I mean, at this moment in time, I was looking at the 4-hour chart. It's been having some good pop-offs, right? I don't know how long it's been on KuCoin, but probably not that long since it looks like that. But right now, I'd say you look fine. It broke above this high right here. Now it's going to try to continue going up probably over the next few days. This is the 4-hour chart. You can continue to hold. Just over time, try to scale out a little bit here just to protect some of those profits. But right now, it still looks fine, worth holding. I mean, this thing has been doing nothing. All of a sudden, go boom. Looks fine to me. Hopefully, it's able to stay up here, though. Here's the 5-minute chart. Now it's coming back down to do a little bit more work, but it's moving up higher and higher, so every step is a little bit higher. What else are we looking at? Dot is the other thing right here. There we go. KQC pumped near an all-time high this month. Could you please analyze the chart? Oh, we just talked about that one. Radio California Metaverse token is that supported by the Elon Musk mother will list. Okay, no. Let's see. Oh, let's see. Bought some for long-term hold. That's not bad. Let's see. Hey, Ahmed. Hey, Mike. How are you, bro? I think Bitcoin is going to dip and rip here soon. That's what I'm hoping for as far as Bitcoin's concerned. Because you can tell it's been trying to break out like the past 4 days here. This is for everybody as well. Bitcoin has been trying to break out. The only thing with Bitcoin, you see how this candle closed above this? Closed above this trend line here? Well, the day candle has to do it. And unfortunately, the day candle has not been able to do this. So I am hoping that we have a little more of a dip and rip. Something that's pretty interesting here from Bitcoin's perspective as well is the weekly chart. The weekly chart just kind of has us going sideways for the most part. So don't worry about this breakout. It does not mean anything on the weekly chart. But yeah, so it is pretty interesting to watch this happen. I'm hoping that we can go sideways for a little bit and just go boom from there. But for now, we definitely have a long time before we are forced to break down or anything like that. Let's see. Yeah, but you're right. I am hoping that Bitcoin has a dip and rip, or just something bullish coming in here, because I don't think it wants to fall and crash. I just think whales haven't pumped in money just yet here. There we go. Yeah, no worries, Josh. Sorry for not understanding what the Jasmine the Jasmine was, right? Oh yeah, I needed some tea. Okay. Let's go over here. 152, that's fine. I'm gonna exit this one. Yeah, so later on today, guys, let me hop on back on Finviz. Later on today, I will look for some options plays, and I'll probably have a video out by tonight or tomorrow morning. Either or, probably tonight, but sometimes I just get busy. I had to pick up my sister from school here a little bit later today. Anything else I really need to pay attention to here? Nothing crazy going on in the penny stock markets out of the ordinary. Biotech, yuck. Yeah, we should be fine. Okay. One thing that I am going to be looking at, guys, this is something that most of you guys don't know about if you guys are new to the channel. Remember FTNT? We played this one and it made us all a little bit of money. It's having a bad day today, and I'm not sure if it's because of earnings or something. Let me take a quick peek here. Now earnings are a while away, but this thing has been roaring for a while now. Like this is back, and this is the COVID thing going on, right? This is COVID. Been ripping ever since. It is having a little bit of a bad day, so I'm wondering after earnings. You see how it had a bad day after earnings. I wonder after earnings if it's going to continue to kind of rally up here. So this is something you might want to add into your watch list. I have not been watching the flow for it though. FTNT. Take a quick peek here. Option flow data. FTNT. There we go. Only one call. It expires 120. So this is a whole year from now. So this isn't even worth looking at. But I want to see if there's any more flow coming in here, because this has been a great returner for me over the last few months. Mostly because if you buy it, hold it for a week, you're going to be looking at more money than you know, just profit, pure profit. Okay, back over here to Bitcoin though. Oh, that's not Bitcoin. Let's go back to DOT. That's an old Bitcoin chart. Back when we were trying to break 63,000. Oh my gosh, yeah. Okay, there we are. And pop that back up there. So we have the oscillator. Perfect. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, Matt thinks. I think it's bullish. I think the bulls just wanted to dip first. Yeah, well, I can see that a lot. I haven't seen much bullish action from Bitcoin, so I'm waiting to see some money pump in there before I start going crazy with it. But yeah, it has been taking its sweet time, and nothing wrong with that. I mean, you know, I've been seeing a lot of people freaking out that we're at 60,000 or 60,500, and I'm like, we just hit 67,000. We just hit all-time highs. Like, people expect the Bitcoin to just keep on going and going and going, and that's not how crypto works as much as we all would like it to. Give it some time, it'll move up. Give it more time, and your altcoins will move up. That's what we're really waiting on, right? Hey, Legrasso. Hey, Mike. Any recommendations for me as I get into leverage trading? Won't do much. Probably 3 to 5x. Excuse me. Hold on. Sorry for the slipping sounds. I have a lot of loose leaves in here, and I can't get them in my mouth. If you're looking to trade something right now, you know, I always kind of recommend, especially with leverage, just starting off with Bitcoin. If you're trying to do exchanges, I have 2, I think, down below. I'm starting to put together a list of exchanges that I think you guys might like. I have 2 down below. Probably just putting a few $100s into it. I think you said something. Yeah, okay. So like 3 to 5x leverage. Bitcoin is the safest way to go. And if once you kind of get a little gist of how leverage works, I'd say 3 to 5% is fine. From there, you can move on to coins that are much more volatile, when you can make a lot more money and lose a lot more money, but the leverage you can still keep around that 3 to 5%. So does the BitGet, and I think I just added Deep Coin to the list. I think I'm going to add a few other ones here pretty soon as well. But those are both good ones. Liam likes a bit get about as much as I do. I'm trying to think. I would say stick with Bitcoin temporarily until you kind of get a handle of just what your percentages are going to look like with the leverage. And if it works out, awesome. And then it'll also teach you how to deal with the fee structures. So when you trade it with leverage, even though you're not trading with much leverage, you have to pay fees on it, right? And if you're not used to it, you may have to pay a lot of fees if you take out a massive leverage position. And you let's say you don't want to be scalping with leverage. You want to be doing a little bit more of a long-term swing trade, which means you're holding for maybe more than just an hour or something like that. Maybe just longer than a few minutes. As long as you're making some good profits, you'll be making money besides the fees. But just make sure you keep track of how much money you're losing to fees, because no matter what exchange you go to, once you join like the big dog levels, like in the more proper exchanges, you are going to have to pay fees. You just have to make sure you're making more money to justify those fees. It's going back to the old days of trading when you had to pay commissions and stuff like that. It's not incredibly expensive, don't get me wrong, but if you're just trying to scalp for and you see the percentages going up and down, you have to be making sure you're actually making money at that point too, not just the percentage gains there. Otherwise, fees will eat you alive. Let's see. Hey, Brightest. Right now, it doesn't look like Doge is doing anything at the moment. It looks like Bitcoin's still grinding down. And remember, over the last few days, nobody knows what happens to Doge. Doge has been pumped up by whales, and that's about it right now. We have to wait for a whale to pump up Doge at this moment. Hey, Thomas, is it time to take profits, or can we wait for some more time for the pump? I'm waiting some more time for the pump. I've already taken profits out of stuff that's kind of gone parabolic by itself, and I've been buying back in at lower prices. That's how I've been playing this. As far as your overall portfolios, I've been kind of like just buying up little nibbles here and there for the altcoin run down the line. If you're talking about short-term plays, Bitcoin still is stuck in this downtrend and it can still get pushed on more. So if you wanted to take some money off the table and wait for Bitcoin to close above the trend line for a confirmed breakout, you can also do that as well. Hey, Peaceful Star, can you check out Mana? I heard a lot of this coin. I'm thinking to get a small position. Yeah, people have been pumping it up for a while, I believe. Let's go to Mana Tether. Here's the daily right here. So you're buying in the FOMO levels first of all. So just realize that, right? I guess from the low point down here, let's just say right before it broke out, it's currently up 332%. So just understand that. If you do add a position in here, just realize it's more of the casino pull than an actual investment. But let's go to the 15 here. Let's make it auto. This is what you're looking at. What is it trying to hold, at least for the moving averages right now? 1 hour. The first breakout really didn't do much here. Gave it a little bit of pump up. Maybe this one will be a little bit more. So I would say you can try to buy now, and if it decides to break out over the next few days, that'd be a great sign for you. Until then, the best time to buy would be on this breakout. But if you want to buy in just a little bit earlier, since you're probably not going to be putting a whole bunch of money into it, you can definitely just take that position now. And if you're buying at $3.06, maybe have a $2.90 stop loss or $2.80 stop loss just to protect yourself. That wouldn't be terrible. You can even go down here to $2.60 if you wanted to, right? But just understand it is in this downtrend. The safest way to trade this would be wait for the breakout. If you did want to take a little more risk, you could buy right now, and that'll increase your chance of that'll increase the profits later on. But that could also increase the losses, just in case it does not actually break out here. So, if you're taking a small position, it's fine. If you're taking a larger position, it's probably not the best place to be putting the money in until it breaks out. I should say that until it breaks out. And DOT's coming down here a little bit on the 5-minute chart. You can see it just a teeny bit. All right. Anything else? Mostly everything we're seeing right now is red. I mean, Shiba's green, but it's also coming down too. Oh, yeah, Shiba. It has a level of support here, but I don't know if it's going to hold. Let's see. Yeah. All right, well, that'll be interesting to see. Overall, I'd be watching the overall market. This is Dogecoin right now. Grinding down here. Bitcoin still grinding down as well. Oh, I see Bitcoin just had a little bit of a drop right there. That's what caused all that little move down. Let's see. Yeah, man. I know people freak out as soon as it goes down a little bit. Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, it's fine. I just deal with it every day, so I'm kind of used to it at this point. But yeah, when every time I see Bitcoin dip, I'm just like, that's another buying opportunity for a short term trade there. Otherwise, I'm just waiting for breakouts. I think a lot of the traders that are full time, they deal with crypto. They're not actively trading every day. I think there's a misconception about that. I think a lot of the traders like me, when we deal with crypto, we're holding for like a week or so for a plan to like actually like execute itself to break out. And I don't think people want to wait a week, especially when there's ups and downs to that week. So I think most people try to just buy short term. But I see a lot of people in this chat room, not chat room, but like in the stream, they hold for a while and they make a lot of good money. There's a lot of people that made money off of Sheeb, Dogecoin, Mana, which we were just talking about a while ago, and just lots of other plays, and they held, so they made a lot of money off of it, right? Hey, Peaceful Star, thanks, Mikey. Awesome. Hey, I appreciate it, and I like the new badge, man. I'm seeing a lot of people show up with those new badges here pretty soon. Hey, Travis, I hear the baby crying. I know, right? He's just being a brat. He's been ticking me off this morning. I keep on telling him not to bite stuff, and he's been biting everything but the toys I get him. So I put him in his crate for a little bit, and he has a couple toys in there. So if he wants to play with them, bite them, he can. But he's been biting up my tables. I showed you the. This is my Ethernet cable. I have to go buy another one. I was supposed to buy it this weekend, but I got like tied up just like sleeping and doing nothing. But what do you call? Yeah, this is the cable. None of the wires are still connected except for one wire. We got one wire still connected. Every single ow, Jesus freaking ow. Okay, maybe not the right thing to be just touching wires, but yeah. So it's all chewed up, Dumb dog, but I love him still. Hey Torres, I bought Doge at 28.59. Was it a good or bad buy? Depends on how long you're looking to hold it. If you're looking to hold for a medium or long term, sure, it's a good buy. Short term, we're still grinding down. So what do you say? 28. Oops, a daisy. Sorry, I accidentally got out of the stream here. Well, I got out of the part where I could read you guys' messages. Hold on one second. Where are you guys at? There we go. Okay. I like how it says view the live control room. Like I'm some type of studio manager or something like that. There you go. Okay, sorry about that, guys. 28.59. That's all the way up here. So you bought it off of a FOMO. I see what happened. Okay. It's still grinding down right now. So if you're looking for the next pump, yeah, it was a good buy. But if you're looking like medium to long term, awesome. Short term, not. I guess that's a better way to say it. So short term, no. Medium, long term, yes. That's a better way to say it. Hey, I'm a student from Pakistan. Have $100, which I can afford to lose. Which coin should I invest in? We really don't tell you what coins to invest in here. Only how breakouts and whatnot. If you're looking for a long-term coin, what I normally do is go to coinmarketcap.com. I go look for coins that are under $200 million market caps. Under $50 million is preferable. I do a little bit of research on the white paper and what they're trying to accomplish, and then I go over to Reddit sometimes and see what they think of it, because sometimes they have a whole different viewpoint, or sometimes they know, people on Reddit know a lot of crazy stuff. Sometimes people know that, hey, this person that's part of this project also scammed people at that project, which is a huge red flag, which means avoid it at all costs. That type of stuff. Okay, so that's how I look for it. And then once I determine what I need, then if I like it, then I say, hey, I'll put down $50 to maybe $200 on the coin, depending on how bullish I am about it, all the red flags that come across, and that type of stuff. That's how I'd recommend doing that. And with $100, you could get 4 $25 plays, or one $100 play, or any two $50 plays, so to speak. I prefer to go anywhere from $50 to $200, but you may just want to put $5, something like that. I'd like to do the a little bit larger place. That way, when it does eventually break out, I end up making a good amount of money off of it. To justify that much money just being placed down for a long period of time. Ooh, sorry guys, my voice is kind of raspy as hell right now. Add some more water to the tea. There we go. Oh, hey, Luis, man. Hope you're having a very, very good morning. Hey, Travis. Yeah, everything in my house is chewed too. Yeah, I know, right? Oh, I don't even have my slippers anymore. That dog has chewed them all up. We're seeing Bitcoin have a little bit of a pump here. We have an igniter candle, which is always a good sign. Hopefully it's able to go up a little bit more. Oh, that water is still hot. That's awesome. Okay. What do I think about Shiba in 2022? I expect it to have a pretty sizable crash sometime and then try to have a nice rebound moment from there. Right now, I'm only 20% in Shiba. I sold 80% of my position towards all-time highs, and I've let the rest of it just ride. That's how I feel. That's like my comfortable level with Shiba at the moment. But I bought back when nobody was buying it back in like July or something like that. So, 2022, I think it could possibly reach all-time highs again, but that's going to take a lot of capital, and there's also going to be a lot of bag holders on this next journey that Sheep has as well. So we'll wait it out. Right now, I still think Sheep has a little bit of juice left in it. We'll have to wait to see how much further it wants to go, if it does want to go to another all-time highs. But I'm not buying any more Sheep. I'm just letting the Sheep that I have left in there, I'm letting it ride off and see how much money it can make me down the line. Excuse me. Let's see. Hey, Joe the Bro, is Doge good to invest? I would say Doge is still great to invest in. I just wouldn't put like the whole kitchen sink in it. I think if you guys are trying to put some money in Dogecoin, you're not going to put more than like $1,000 in there or anything like that. Okay, so it's fine. You can buy some. But again, right now in this market, since we're kind of watching Bitcoin fall, you do not want to be buying large positions right here. Not large positions. Smaller positions, maybe even a medium position. What you guys are trying to do at this moment in time with all these different coins, whether it be Dogecoin or Sheep or anything like that, you guys are looking to have limit orders way down here. So if there's ever a flash crash or something crazy goes on, you're going to be able to absorb. You're going to be able to open a new position at a very low very low average, and then whenever it retraces, that's how you're going to make money. BitTorrent, right? You could have had a limit order down here a few days ago, right around the trend line, maybe even low if you wanted to. Ride it up. Ethereum Classic, ride it up. It's the time for limit orders right now. Otherwise, most people don't actually trade that way. So most people, this is the time for you guys to just sit on your hands, watch the markets go up and down, do a little bit of day trading if you want to, and then for the most part, you're just being patient and waiting. It's the hardest thing to do in the markets, which is why I also do options trading. Right? I like crypto, but I make way more money trading options than I ever do with crypto. I could trade options in the crypto markets, but I don't like them as much. I like trading stocks because stocks are very easy to read. For the most part, they're easy to read. And then even when I make mistakes in my options trading, I'm not losing a whole bunch of money. I'm still usually making money. I showed this to you guys when I first opened up here, and I'm pretty sure most of you guys have seen it. These are my calls for the last. I bought these calls, I think, October 24th or something like that. You can see there's some ups and downs, but overall I'm up, right? I wish I had the ability to show you guys, like scroll down here. But you can see even if I had some bad days, the majority of the time I know enough about what I'm doing. I'm not the perfect option trader, obviously, but I know enough where I'm making money, and that's all I care about is making money. This one is up like $1,200, even though you can't see because I sold some of it. So I've been making vastly more money than I've been losing. I've still been making money on the crypto market, but right now, since I know not to trade like heavily, I'm just kind of being patient about everything. Now there are certain coins doing their own things, perfect, fine. You can trade those separately than Bitcoin. But for the majority of these coins, they're following Bitcoin, so you got to be very careful with them at this point in time. You're just taking small positions to get into them, not really going heavy. All right, back over here. Doge 5 auto do. I'll let my dog out a little bit, guys. He's gonna throw a fit if I don't. Let's see. Oh, did the Doge ticker freeze? Oh, no, it didn't. It's fine. It didn't freeze. Okay. Let's see. Hey, Turco. Just want to know if my Instagram message has arrived. I'll look for it after I stream here. After I do this, I'm going to go pick up some sushi and give it to my mom. So, I'll be busy for a little bit. Okay, I'm about to show a message very quick right here. It says pinned, and it has like a telegram. You're going to see it like pop up on the chat. Just understand this guy that says pinned, and he has like these arrows going up. This is to scam me. So please never actually follow these people. They are, they're scammers. Okay? Scammers. I'm about to hide this user very fast. Just make sure you guys know that, big scammers and whatnot. And yeah, so Michael Whitman Investing. Don't, like, my name has a big yellow thing when I do this. So like, if I just type in hello, you guys will see yellow by my name. Don't fall for those scams by people like that, please. Just don't. Let's see. Hey, Jillbo, I'm long-term investing in crypto. Yeah, yes, I am. Very much so. I love long-term investing. I'm thinking of getting a 401k specifically for crypto, so I'm going to see how that works out. I'm going to see if they're like actually like good or not. But yeah, a lot of the crypto that I hold is long-term with great interest rates. It doesn't hurt to have great interest rates on your crypto. Hey, D's, Mike trading stocks. Oh yeah, crypto. Crypto's good, but options make me a lot more money. I only make big crypto profits a few times a year, and then I'm kind of like waiting and waiting and waiting. Remember, and you know, bro, no. What do you call? For the most part, for those of you guys who know, I started streaming back here when Bitcoin was at all-time highs. My channel caught fire with the Dogecoin stuff, and I talked about options, crypto, stocks, all the stuff. But during this time, you know, I still streamed every single day when this was like happening. And I don't know if you guys remember, it was a pretty dismal time in the world of crypto. Everybody was really sad. I lost a bunch of money, blah, 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 blah. I bought too high. Whatever, it happens. But I had been accumulating a whole bunch of crypto during these times because I know over time that it always goes back up. And now I'm kind of reaping the rewards from everything I bought down here. And of course, I've been doing some swing trading from here to here, or, you know, when we broke out from here to here to here, or if we broke out from here to here to here, over and over again. But the majority of the time, the best time to make profits in these markets is to buy at these low points. And the thing that makes it such a heavy risk, though, is you don't know if this is really the bottom. You know, back when we were here, we didn't know if this was going to be the bottom or this is the bottom. We thought maybe we're going back down to 20,000 for Bitcoin. That's what was going on through our heads at this point in time, even though the RSI was pretty low at that point. But now, you know, we reap those rewards. But don't be afraid to accumulate during these times of, like, craziness and, like, sadness and, you know, everybody's really emotional. You're going to be fine as long as you hold for the long term. But you have to have capital you're willing to leave here for a while before it makes you profit. And I'm not necessarily just talking about Bitcoin, right? I loaded up on BitTorrent at 0.002. It's doing okay. I bought some XRP down here. I bought some ETC down here, right? Ethereum Classic has not been doing squat for me lately. Litecoin, I didn't buy Litecoin. EOS, you know. So you buy some things down here and you see how much further it wants to go. STMX is something I've been loading up on as well. I bought some DOT, but I mean, I bought it way over here. Actually, I bought it like 3 days before it crashed. But right now it's breaking out. So right now I'm DOT's looking okay. So don't be afraid. Let's see. Let's go DOT. 5 minutes. Just trying to make a move right here. Dude. My dog knows he's in trouble, but he's just like, I'm cute, so don't. Okay, hold on 1 second here, guys. There we go. There we go. Alright, 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. I'm just letting my dog out of his kennel very fast before he throws a fit. There you go, boy. Good boy. Alright. He's coming over and playing with me like I'm free. Now he just wants to be petted. Alright, here we are. I know. There you go. What are we looking at? Hey Jose, when do you think I'll hit the 30s? What do you mean I'll hit the 30s? I don't know how old you are, but talking about 30 years old. Let's see. Hey Hits, do I have Sheeb? I have some, but I sold out of most of it. I'm just letting the rest of it ride. I've made enough money off of Sheeb. Hey Elmer, yeah, my badge picked up right where I left off. Hey, I'm glad, Elmer. I'm glad, my man. I'm glad to actually know that that's confirmed too, because I've seen it happen a few times, but I always want to make sure it happens in real time too. Hey, teaser, I was here every day for it. Yeah, it was a pretty dismal time. But, I mean, I was just like, that's why I was talking about nibbles. Just take your nibbles. Hey, D's, crypto is like that. Dude, stop biting my chair. We just went over this. We just went over this, man. I will give you a shoe if that makes you stop. Yeah, I'll give you head scratches. Let's see. Crypto is like that meme when you're trying to find copper, then you somehow find gold. Yeah, for the most part, right? Yeah. Let's see. Hey, Yusuf. Yeah, Amanda's been doing pretty good. We just talked about it a few minutes ago. Do you have Sheeb, and if so, when did you get in? Okay. So I have it, like I just said. I sold 80% of my Sheeb when it was close to all-time highs. For those of you guys that don't know, we have a whale in here. He watches the channel. Very nice guy. His name is Secret Fish. He's an awesome moderator. He has the ability to move markets. He doesn't do it that often, but he has the ability to if he wanted to. Which is really interesting. But basically, I knew he was going to do something. Well, I don't know. I saw him in the chat room talking with other people, and he was having an argument with somebody, and not argument, but a debate. And he's like, "I can tank sheep, or I can drop it." And so he's one of the reasons sheep dropped from up here. It's a weird thing, but he's a he's a great guy. I love him. But and he answers a lot of you guys' questions, so don't feel bad about asking him a question every now and again. But he's a very busy guy. I bought my sheep way over here when it was stuck, or maybe more over here, but back when it was stuck in this channel. And I told you guys if you guys wanted to leave money in sheep, you guys could. Otherwise, your opportunity to buy sheep would be on this breakout. So there's not too much of a difference in the profit structure here from, like, let's say right here. If you bought sheep back where I did at the levels, at this moment in time, you'd be up about 827%, okay? Now, if you bought sheep on the breakout, which is a little bit higher, you'd be up about 731%. So it's only like a 100% difference. But but what happened with me is I had that few $100 locked up in sheep for a while before it took off. Meanwhile, if you're more of a swing trader that's more active looking at sheep, you would have bought right here on the breakout, then held on for dear life, and you take some profits off here or up here. So right around here, I sold 80% of all of my sheep. I'm letting the rest of it ride off and see where it goes from here, but I'm 80% out of sheep. I got 20% left. I don't know where it's going to go. I'm hoping it goes up even higher, but at this point, I am happy with my profits, and I am looking to I'm not going to put more money back into it. I've made my trade. It looks fine. Right now, it's holding at these levels. Hopefully, it's able to go up even higher. I would say right now, we're still on an overall downtrend here, but let's see what happens. It did break out of this original downtrend, so that gives us an opportunity to continue going higher here. So, not much sheep, though. There we go. That's fine for now. There you go. Hold on, I feel like my dog is doing something he's not supposed to. Dude, stop. What? Dude. Stop biting stuff. Yeah, go. Stop. He's biting my magazines. I don't use my magazines, but I have the magazines. They're for ambiance, whatever you call them. My grandma calls them. Okay, hold on a second. I'll be back. This dog's gonna. Oh my god. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. It's my magazine for the Wine Spectator. You could already see how it's like bitten off the top. This dog. I gotta find a chew toy that I really likes because he doesn't like any of the chew toys I got him. Oh wait, I have a chew toy for you. Here. Here, looky. Yeah. Okay. That should keep him busy for all of 5 minutes. Let's see. Hey Elmer, Mike buys a $500 chair and his dog eats it. Dude, he does eat this chair. He tries to nibble at all types of stuff, and I'm just like, dude, just please stop. It's getting on my nerves, but there's nothing I can do. I have some of that the bitter spray and whatnot, but it doesn't matter to him. He's like, I don't care, it's bitter. So so be it, right? Let's see. What about Saitama? I don't have any of it, but I think it's fine if you want to catch some momentum. I think it's perfectly fine play. Again, not a lot of money. I would not put a lot of money behind it, though. Let's see. Hey, the Evoco. Yeah, he's solid. I appreciate it. I'm up over 1,000%. Have been holding for 6 to 7 months. Yeah. Oh, man, you're up even more than I am. Oh, my gosh. That is crazy. Hey, Jillbo, do I do alerts here on the channel? I will tell you when something is breaking out live during the stream. As far as, like, alerts, it's more of, like, here are some opportunities for you guys to make money. You guys choose whichever one you want to play. I usually buy a bit of everything just so you guys can see how my profits are. I do it more in options and crypto because it's hard for me to kind of like always show you the data behind my crypto trades. But like here, I show you guys the percentage gains when I trade on stuff like this. Back in time, maybe, do I have any other pictures on here? Maybe this one? So you can see the percentages and whatnot here. I had sold most of my Apple by that time, so I didn't really have much position in here. But you can see how much I've made, lost, whatever, usually when I'm trading, right? That's what I try to do. There we go here. But yeah, so you can call them alerts, but it's mostly like here's a whole bunch of stuff that looks like it's about to it's breaking out of its downtrend. It has some momentum behind it. Choose which one you feel like is going to make you the most money, and then from there you kind of ride on. So if you were to look at my plays from last week, I think I bought them October 24th. I said I'm not perfect, and this is where I'm going to be honest, right? 35% down if you would have just went with Duke Energy. 14% down if you would have just went with AEE. 30% down if you would have just went with AYX. Up, let's just call it UNCH for Redfin. Up 144% for CHPT. Up 260% for EIX, and up 126% for CVS. So overall, if you did all of my plays, you would be up. But at the same time, most of you guys don't do all the plays and whatnot. Sometimes we just do plays for fun. What was the last play we did for fun? We haven't done an options play for fun for a while, and it was something that I didn't recommend. It was actually something one of my members suggested. I like taking a look at it, and then he said he recommended, and I was like, actually, this is a very good play. Let's do this. And then the next day, we were all pretty mad that we didn't actually buy more. Do I have it here? This it? No, that's an old one for the ones we're talking about now. Gosh, I have a lot of stuff on my computer. This might be it. That's Apple. There had to have been something here. Oh, here it is. Starbucks. There you go. This was we held this for one day, and I only hopped in this a little bit. I wish I would have put more money in here. Normally I buy like over like 50 to 100 calls. I wish I would have, because that would have been a great one day return there. It bought me, lunches for a few months. So more than a few months. But yeah, so I give alerts, but not the type of alerts you're talking about. I give you guys notices that, hey, something is happening here, whether you guys want to trade or not, go for it. I don't really like giving alerts personally, because I always feel bad if I give you guys the wrong alert. I don't want to feel responsible for you losing your money. That's why I kind of give you this ability to say, hey, here's a whole bunch of stuff that's breaking out here. Which ones do you think are going to be looking at? Like, I'll give you guys all that information, and I might tell you guys what I'm buying, but for the most part, you guys don't have to copy me every single time. Hey, K Perez, hope you're having a very, very good afternoon. Let's see. Hey, West Beach, your dog is mad you sold sheep? Oh, he doesn't care about crypto at all. He's just having fun. Right now, he's laying on his back like this, chewing that chew toy. But, yeah. Remember, guys, if you guys follow me on this channel, I'm a pretty blunt guy. I'm not really a hyper guy. I'm not really the entertaining type when it comes to crypto and stuff like that. But I will always tell you guys, don't fall in love with the crypto. Make your money. Leave some in there if you want to. But the goal as a trader is just to make money. I think once you guys have a job right now. Most of you guys have some type of job where you're making extra money on the side with crypto, right? Or you're looking to become a full-time crypto trader or a full-time investor with stocks, options, whatever it may be. Once you guys leave your job and you guys lose access to benefits or whatever perks your job gave you, you realize that at the end of the day, your only goal is to make money. And if you cannot make money, you have to go back to working at a job, right? So the one way you keep on trading is you just have to keep on making more and more money, and then you take out a little bit of money every month, and that money pays for your expenses. But overall, your portfolio has to keep on growing and growing and growing. Otherwise, you're at a net negative, right? So you have to you have to put that in perspective. So, as much as I loved making money with Sheeb, I sold 80% of mine by close to the all-time highs, because I have to make money at the end of the day. And it was 850% profit. Who's going to say no to that? Not me. It's not profit until you lock it into your account. Hades, you can't stop nature and dog, Mike. I know, right? He's having fun. The squeaky toy is working right now. Let's see. How much Bitcoin for the doggo? No. I do have some crypto I've been buying from my sister for some long-term positions. But that's more of anything, like just random coins under $50 million market cap to see where they go from there. But, hopefully one of them takes off for her and I'll be able to pay for a college tuition or something like that. Because otherwise I'm paying for a college tuition. Let's see. Yeah, put 1K and sitting around 10 to 12K. Oh, that is amazing, Evil Killer. Just make sure at the end of the day you walk away with some good profit. But it looks like now you're going to be just fine for there. Hey, no worries, Jayla, bro. Every crypto you own has a chance to make money right there. Let's see. All right, no worries, Kay. Happy to help you out, or happy to say hello. Hey, Elmer. Mike, I mentioned this before, but when you sell T-shirts, they should say "take your profits." That is something I'm going to work on today. So today I'm going to my dog. I'm gonna make an options breakout video for you guys, and then it'll talk about a few different options plays. Probably only like 3 to 4 right now. And then I'll ask some friends of mine on Discord who run larger channels. I have friends that run massive channels on Discord. Like really, really good friends. So what I will do is I will talk to them about how to start up a merchandising section, and I will pull out some merchandise for you guys because I know a lot of you guys have been asking for it for like over 6 months now, and I just have not gotten around to it, so I apologize for that. But I will have some merchandise coming, let's say by the end of the month, maybe even the next 2 weeks if I'm able to kind of figure this all out fast. I just have no idea how to design the shirts, but from what I understand, you don't have to become a designer to sell shirts and stuff like that. So I'll see how it works out, but yeah, I'll definitely get some merchandise rolling on here, whether it be a cup to remind you to take your profits or a shirt, whatever. I usually put everything on my cups. That way I can just be like, oh, okay, oh, yeah, take your profits. Make sure you have some money at the end of the day. Hey, Turk, Mike, how can you please... Hey, Mike, how are you? Oh, can you please check Solana? Yeah, I can. I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. So let's look at Sol very fast here. All right. So right now, Sol, you're not really buying it. You're still holding off your position here. The right time to buy would have been back here on one of these breakouts. It still looks fine right now. I'd still be holding. Stop loss for me currently is about 177, which is a pretty steep stop loss. You guys don't have to have that. That's like 13%, 12% less than what it is now. A lot of you guys may just use the 20-day moving average. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. I might use that too, depending on what it looks like over the next few days. If you're looking to buy into this, you want to wait till it breaks the all-time high here, which is at $216, it looks like. No, sorry. Excuse me. $218.93. That's what you're really looking for right now. If it breaks above that again, I'll probably look to add a little bit more to this position. But right now, I'm not touching it. I'm letting it continue to ride. Each breakout has been fine with me. Oh my gosh, dog. Okay, I'm happy he's not buying anything else, though. But yeah, so looks fine to me. I'm still holding. I see no reason to sell this at the moment. If you're looking to buy, I'd probably look to see maybe you want to buy it sub 200. I think it'd be a reasonable place to buy. Or if it taps on this 20-day moving average, if it does break below the 20, that's going to mean you might want to hold off on buying anymore for the time being and let the rest of it ride. I'm still happy with where Sol is at this moment in time, though. I feel, unless we can actually get a peek here at the 4-hour, right? Not doing too much, just chilling. I'm happy to let it sit in this channel for this moment in time. One thing we may check out here, though, is just, I wonder if the fibs are going to work here, but it's kind of done a whole bunch of crazy stuff. It works in some respects, not in others. So I don't really want to use the fib line here. So I would say this looks fine overall. The fib levels aren't going to tell me too much, but actually, hold on. I can do the cheat way of just using these ones, even though they're not always as accurate. Fibonacci is at 203. What's closest? 217 to 186. So 186 is going to be a fib level down here. So if you wanted to use that as a support level, you could do that as well. And 186, it's just done okay. It did break down a little bit before, but yeah. That's why the fibs didn't match up in my example, because they don't really match up here either. Okay, but that's fine. But yeah, I'd say Sol is still a good play right now. Not really looking to buy it, but looking to hold on to it. Yeah. If it decides to break out, buy it. Right? Hey, thank you, Secret Fish. These spammers are getting better and better. So, guys, I want to remind... This dog is going to be the end of me, which is why I'm drinking nice, calming tea, right? The one thing I invest a lot of money in my day-to-day life is coffee and tea. I get premium coffee and premium tea so I can relax and stay calm. Mostly because I have a headache like 24/7, right? Oh, yeah. Okay, but Secret Fish, you guys may not have seen it, may have seen it. Secret Fish just deleted a message from a pinned text, and it has like a Telegram number or something like that. Please be careful, guys. I rarely message you guys in the chat unless I'm giving you guys a link or something. This is a heads up. There are a lot of scams going on right now, so please watch out. I will never ask you guys for money. I will never ask you guys for, like, oh my god, I'm down to my last penny. Help me out, and I can go back to becoming a big trader. That's one of the big things that happens. So, guys, just be aware of that. One other thing here that I want to let you guys know is, if you guys go over to YouTube, and you guys go over here to Sheeb, and you go to Live, you're going to see a lot of different scams going on, okay? Well, let's see if there's actually scams going on. This one is real. Josh's Finance is fine. I like his thumbnails quite a bit. I don't think we have any right now. A lot of the times you guys are going to see random accounts. Hey, there's mine right there. You're going to see random accounts that have like over a few thousand viewers on them. And those are usually the scam ones. So just be very careful that... Crypto Wars, why are you stealing other people's thumbnails? I think we're fine right now. I wish I could actually show you one because they are pretty big pain. If you guys ever see a Sheeb stream that has like over 5,000 to 20,000 viewers, they're usually bots and they are trying to scam you by trying to get you to send them Sheeb. And they, like, this is the example. Hey, send us $1,000. We're going to send you back $2,000. And people fall for it, unfortunately. So I just want you guys to understand that there are... Just be aware of all the spammers out there. I try to be proactive about letting you guys know, but sometimes I'm just not paying attention to the chat when I'm doing some technical analysis. And my mods help out a lot, don't get me wrong, but like, I want you guys to be aware that there are a lot of scammers out there. They literally steal my face, and they will try to get you guys to give them money or donate coins or something like that. Please don't fall for it. It's not worth it, you know, so be careful, guys. Hey, Alma, that is becoming a catchphrase for sure. Oh, take your profits? Oh, definitely. Hey, Brett, always fun to watch a dog eat peanut butter. He has not had peanut butter yet. He's had peanut butter, like, snacks for dogs, but I don't think he's actually had straight-up peanut butter yet. He'll probably freak out. Let's see. Hey, Mike, how do you do the whole color lines in the chart? Can you talk a bit about it? Okay, so let me just brief overview. So the lines right here that I use are moving averages, not exponential moving averages, EMAs. These are just regular moving averages here, okay? So let me go to a plain chart for you. What's something we've been watching over the last few days? Maybe no. It's just something I haven't been looking at the last few days. Tesla. Just because Tesla's so fun to look at. I feel bad for everybody that shorted this. Remember, guys, Tesla was getting heavily shorted throughout this area, and it's just so beautiful to watch Tesla go up. Okay, anyway, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take away all the drawings here. Okay, now if you're asking about this yellow line, blue line, and green line, these are moving averages here. If you want to add them on through TradingView, you have to go to this FX Indicators and Strategies, click on it, and it'll bring up a whole bunch of different information here. Mine is moving average right here because I have started, but what you can do is you can just type in MA, and it'll pop up right there for moving average. You're going to click on this 3 times, 1, 2, 3. I'm not clicking because I already have them up here. I'll click on 1 though, and you see this this other blue line appeared right here, right? This blue line right here. So what you have to do is you click on the line, or what you can do here is if you can see right here, it'll say something like MA right here, and it'll say close 0, and it'll say MA 9 because they all start at 9. I'm going to hit the gearbox right there. And you're going to go for the length, the source, and the offset. You don't worry about the source. You don't worry about the offset. You don't worry about the time frame. You want to make sure it says same as chart. And then for length, you want to move it to 20 if you want to do a 20 moving average, a 50 if you want to do a 50 moving average, and a 200 if you want to do a 200 moving average. And let's say for now, I want it to be a 150-day moving average, 150, moving average. And you see how that line just changed and it became all the way back down here, all right? And then from there, you also go, same settings button. You go to style. You can choose the color of the line you want to, and you can change the thickness. So take a look at this right here. Look at that line. I'm going to go to thickness. Boom. And you see how the line just gained a little bit of thickness right there. That's how you do it. You can also change the opacity of it. I don't, but you can. And you can do visibility, you know, if it shows up on the second chart, minute charts, whatever. But yeah, it's perfectly fine. Okay, that's how you do it. And then once you want to delete it, you just go over here and you type in this little X right there. Boom. Okay. That's basically how you add those lines right there. They're usually good levels of support and resistance. If you want to know more about how to use moving averages, there's a great website called Investopedia. And then you can just type in something like moving average. And what it'll do is it'll actually give you a whole explanation of what to do here. There you go. And then let me drink another sip of tea because my throat's going crazy. Moving average, MA definition, okay? There's also EMA, but MA is what I use. So exponential, MA right here. And it'll tell you everything about it. Key takeaways. It'll give you a little short video so you can understand it a little bit easier. And then it'll give you a whole bunch of stuff to read. It'll go behind the math of it. You don't have to read the math, guys. You don't have to. You don't have to. You don't have to. It's okay if you want to learn how to somewhat about it, but you don't have to. Otherwise, you're going to read all this information. I recommend reading everything, even the math stuff. Even if you don't understand it, just read it maybe once or twice and get it drilled into your head because it is important that you understand how to use moving averages. A lot of people do not know how to use moving averages or what they even mean. They just kind of understand them as levels of resistance and support, which is perfectly fine. But I think most people should read this type of stuff just to kind of get an understanding of what people are looking for. And what it means when certain moving averages cross over other moving averages or dip below other moving averages. They have a whole bunch of different meanings. But yeah, that's something that you guys have to read about. That's a real dry topic to talk about on his live stream. But yeah, here, let me just give you this right here. Boom, boom, boom. There you go. And there we are. And let me hop off at Tesla. Guys, just take a look at Tesla, guys, though. This is, it's just, this thing is just ripping and ripping and ripping and ripping and ripping. It's a beautiful thing to watch happen right now. Okay, back over here. Let's see. Hey, Anthony. Hey, from New York. Much love for all the information. Hey, I appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. I am always excited. Like, right now we have 176 people watching the stream, and I know at one point I had thousands here, which is fine, but it is always kind of crazy to think that I can have 176 people watching the stream at the one moment in time. Kind of, man, not a good feeling. Hey, Jailer, just show your dog. Maybe next time. He's in my streams a lot. Right now, I want him to just keep playing with this toy and, like, not buy anything else. So I'm going to let him, like, I'm going to let him keep on playing with this toy right there. Maybe if he kind of peeks around here, I'll show you. But usually I just move the camera for that. Let's see. Hey, Brightest. When I sold half my sheep to get my original investment out, the rest was worth $285. Today it's worth $15.60. There you go. I'm glad you've been making some good money, my man. Hey, Dave. You called him Loki? I know, right? Well, I knew he was going to be mischievous. Like, he's literally, like, tossing his little chew toy up in the air so he can try to catch it by running to it and then missing it, then grinding it into the ground and then biting it more. Like, he's trying to play fetch with himself, which is so sad. But at the same time, it is freaking hilarious. Because when I play fetch with him, he doesn't go fetch it. He just, like, looks at it like, what are you doing? Unless I throw a pillow. His favorite toy is a pillow. Nothing else. A pillow. Believe it or not. Hey, Pirate, you're probably going to have to wait a few more weeks for a massive Doge pump, or maybe even a few months for a massive Doge pump. I'm hoping before December. But as far as Doge, like, having a parabolic run, we have no idea the exact timing of it, because we us in the crypto world, we rely heavily on whales to help us out here. When they pump stuff up, they start a pump, we finish a pump, and they're also in it during the middle of the pump as well. But they started off because they know once they started off, all the retail traders like us, we're going to put all of our money behind it over and over and over again. And while the retail traders are pumping up the prices higher and higher and higher, the whales are slowly taking their profits out during that time. So, or they're taking their profits at the very top and doing a rug pull like Shiba Inu coin. What's the other coin? The one in South Korea. Squid Game coin. That's the one. Sorry, Squid Game coin. Let's see. Hey, D's. Fun fact about coffee. At the end of the day, it depends on how people grind and mix the coffee. So sometimes these premium coffee is not premium. Oh, no, I invested in some good grinding stuff. Good grinding stuff. But yeah, certain coffees are not worth it if you don't have the type of machinery necessary to keep it going. I mean, I have a cheaper espresso machine. It's a machine, so it's different than the actual espresso appliances. So my machine costs like $450, $500 for my espresso machine. My grinder costs a couple $100. And it's only because I'm really addicted to caffeine of all types. So that's why I have this little thing. this thing keeps the water like at good temperatures after I've heated it up. So even right now, after I've been streaming for like a few, about a couple hours now, the water is still steaming. The water is still hot. And that's because I like to stay at my desk for long periods of time and work. Oh, there we go. Actually, I should probably put a spoon in here. It's not too sweet. But, yeah. It's kind of nice, though. Normally, I actually don't even put sweetener in my tea. Normally, I just like to have the flavors of it. But lately, I've just been having the sweet tooth, and I don't want to actually, like, buy candy. It's because of Halloween. That's what it was. Oh, yeah. Hope you guys all had a great, great Halloween. I did nothing for Halloween. I hung out with my mom. Well, that's something, actually. And we... What did I do? I made some dinner for us. My sister went over to my grandparents' house to give out candy. And I let my mom play with my dog and get her more accustomed to, like, the beast that this thing is turning into. Let's see. What's it here? Hey, D's, don't worry, Mike, we will stop and keep blocking these scammers. Yeah, guys, it is what it is. I mean, there's so many scammers. Like, we can go over to... I get rid of a lot of them, but there's still some that I can't see. Like, if I go back here... Here's what I see as far as my my viewers. Hey, D's, like. Oh, I also on my other channel, I think I put up a some other stuff here, but I usually like everybody's stuff as long as it makes sense. Wait, I don't know if that's right or not. But yeah, so a lot of my comments are usually okay after I kind of go through them. I try to go through them once a day, but you see, this is right here. This is a scammer. This is a scammer. Hello? I'll give you guys a hello. But usually you have these like really long, you get these, this is an example of a scam right here. You guys have probably seen this, not on my channel, but a whole bunch of other channels. They have this very long paragraph. And well, they started off because they know most of us don't have enough time to really look at all this scam. What normally happens is they say something that's very legitimate and probably pretty true on top, but then towards the bottom, they start going on to like this Telegram crap. And they have a whole bunch of fake accounts that say, oh my God, this guy's amazing, which is usually what causes other traders to lose a bunch of money because they fall for it. Like, I have about 5% of my portfolio, and you're in Bitcoin, Vice, whatever, and, you know, yeah, it's just so much scam. So get used to it, guys. It's not going anywhere. I've had a couple talks with YouTube. They're trying, but they're failing to help with this scam. So again, there's nothing I can really do about it right now besides kind of grind at it every day to try to kill that spam because it is a pain in the butt, right? Let's see. Hey, Verguana, difference between moving averages and exponential moving averages or moving average exponential? Oh, I just put the link down for you. Take a look at investopedia.com. It's definitely worth taking a look at it. It's a very dry topic. I prefer moving averages. Day traders might prefer exponential moving averages, but it is what it is. Let's see. Hades, we love your dog. For real. He's a lovable guy. Right now he's all he'll probably take a nap here pretty soon. But I gotta take him outside here in a minute to let him use the bathroom anyway. Hey, Ticket Fish, Tesla to the moon, Michael, not far from 1200. You know, I regret not buying Tesla calls, but they were just, like, even for me, they were out of my budget secret. Like, those Tesla calls were freaking expensive. And I knew somewhat the time to buy, but every single time I tried to buy it, the theta was kicking my butt on those options calls. And if you guys don't know what theta is the time decay. So what I should have been doing in hindsight, I should have been buying Tesla calls that were closer to being in the money. And that would have made my time a little bit easier. But Secret Fish, well, I still own Tesla stock. I guess that's something that should be good. But, you know, I could have made a lot more money in options. But hindsight. I did like, for those of you guys that know about Tesla, Tesla was heavily shorted by Michael Burry. And I think even ARK Invest took some money off the table when it came to Tesla right before it exploded. So I'm happy to see that Elon lives up to his namesake, the destroyer of shorts. I somehow think that's just the funniest thing every single time, though. Bro, what you doing? Smells like you farted. Smells like you pooped. Hmm. Yeah, now I'm streaming and it smells like shit in here. Okay, we'll see how the rest of the stream goes. Hey, Brandon, I just invested in Squeaky Dog Toy Coin. There we go. Coffee beans are light in color. White coffee. Most companies just roast the bean to darken it. White coffee tastes pretty good. I don't think I've had white coffee in a while here. Most of the time, my coffee I get is just from like a nice little shot of espresso. Funny enough, sometimes, well, not funny enough, but like sometimes my mom doesn't feel too good waking up in the morning, especially like on dialysis days, because she's just not motivated to go sit down in a chair and get her blood sucked out for a while. So when she wants something that, when she's like, Michael, I don't feel like going, I'll literally like brew some shots behind me. I have a little special like little stand thing behind me. I will brew her a couple shots, put it in a thermos, drive like the 5-10 minutes to over to her house, and I will give her fresh espresso in the morning so she can like feel like, let me wake up, right? And so I do that for, I do that for her. Because dialysis, she has to do that. It saves her life every day, right? Hey, dude, those scams are so cringe, and obviously anyone who falls for them kind of deserves what they get. Yeah, but I don't want them to fall. I don't want them people to get scammed in the first place. I understand it's like usually like, you have to be. It's very hard to believe people fall for them, but they still do because people are that desperate, and usually the most desperate people are the ones that kind of fall for those types of scams, right? Let's see. Okay, hold on a second, guys. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna turn up the music here. I will be right back in a few minutes. I gotta go check to make sure my dog didn't poop in my house. It smells really bad, and I want it to be cleaned up. And I got some Glade, and so some Glad, whatever it's called, Glad, and I'll okay, so my tea's still good, and I'll what do you call it? But yeah, so I will I'll be right back. Hold on a second, guys, and I will turn up the music. It might not be too loud, but just bear with me. I don't know if I can do the stream with all that poop. Be back in a second, guys. Alrighty, okay. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. He did, in fact, pee and poop in my closet. I was able to clean it up. I took him outside where he proceeded to pee and poop again. But man, he has some big loads for a 13-month-old. But yeah, so all's good. I have a heavy smell of Glade in the room. He's not happy that I sprayed Febreze in here, or the Glade stuff, so he's not liking that too much. There we go. Tea to mellow me out. I don't smell the poop anymore. Good day, right? Let's see. What are we talking about right here? I just switched all my sheep back over to Doge, doubled the bottom formed, hoping for the fat rise to be coming. Hey, Linda, I think a lot of people are doing that as well. I know a lot of people have been taking their sheep and moving it back over to Doge. And I know a lot of people that sold their Doge to move it over to sheep in the first place. Now there's kind of rinse and repeat. So yeah, that's definitely a good strategy as well. Hey, so bulls like me are still hoping for Bitcoin dip. We have moved mega quantities off exchanges. Only 13% of Bitcoin is liquid now. Oh, that is crazy. Hey Ninja, I love dot 60% up. Oh my gosh, yeah, it's been looking pretty darn nice over the last few days. Let's see. Hey Capers, have a great rest of your day. I know you probably would have left by the time I was, cleaning up dog poop. Let's see. Hey Secret, never bet against Elon. Yeah, I mean, so far Elon's made me a decent amount of money, so I am not going to complain. I like Teslas as a car. I kind of want to be able to buy one. What I kind of want is the Tesla truck. That's what I kind of want. I just have nowhere to really park it, and I feel like I want a garage for that sucker. I have a garage, but I don't think the garage is big enough for that. But I could really use a Tesla truck. I'd be so happy to get one of those. So happy. Or whatever, the Tesla Plaid. A Plaid Tesla, I'd probably just drive around in Plaid because the Spaceballs reference is so good. Most of you guys probably don't even know what the movie Spaceballs is. The Schwartz is with you. The Schwartz is with you. Let's see. Hey Ninja, just imagine what would happen if Elon out and tweets Tesla not accepting Shiba at all. What would make anybody think that Tesla's looking to use Shiba? That's the thing I don't understand. You know, the thing about Dogecoin that makes it so, nice is that it can actually reach $1. Like the market cap will allow it to reach $1. Shiba's market cap will not allow it to reach $1. It just won't. I mean, theoretically it could, but the chances of it are just so small that it's just not worth trying to even quantify, if I'm using my languages correctly, right? So, Elon can deflect asteroids. I wouldn't mess with him. You know what? I'm hoping that by the time I'm old, I don't know, when I'm in my 70s or 80s or something like that, Elon will have made space travel to Mars so easy that I could just go over there for whatever reason, just kind of pop around ooh, let's see what's going on. Who knows if it's going to happen, but I am rooting for all the people trying to go to Mars right now. I really want to go to Mars before I die. That'd be the ultimate little oh my god, I can buy Bitcoin on Mars one day. See, wouldn't that be nice? Even if it to be frozen and in those cryogenic chamber things, I'd do it. Let's see. Hey, Hungfari, I'm moving to Mars. Oh, gosh. I would love to move over to Mars. Let's see. Bitcoin might not dip below 60,000, and if shorts are scared of bulls, it's a game of chicken. Oh, I do like games of chicken. Let's see. Hey Ninja, one prominent YouTuber said Elon is so egotistic. Yeah. I commented, a man without ego isn't a man at all. I mean, I never saw him as too much egotistical. I mean, when you've built something like that, shouldn't you feel some sort of sense of accomplishment? Heck, I have a YouTube channel with 57,000 subscribers. I'm super freaking proud of that. I never thought I'd get 57,000 subscribers on YouTube at all. Now, of course, it's nothing compared to Tesla and whatnot, but at the same time, I live in my my realm of accomplishments. That's a big deal for me. I'm really excited about it. And in order to do this, you have to have somewhat of an ego, especially when you're trying to educate people on trading. it's hard for me to tell you guys, hey, I don't think you guys should be spending all of your money on penny stocks. People disagree with me heavily on that. Some people want to only trade penny stocks, but that's not the way I've been made money in my trading profession, whatever you want to call it. So you got to be able to hold your ground. You have to be able to do things the way you feel like they need to be done, because if you have a vision, might as well try to get that vision achieved. And you're not gonna achieve your own visions by listening to somebody else's what they're telling you to do. It doesn't work like that. Let's see. Hey Linda, I'm too young for a Tesla. I still like high RPM polluters. Oh man, I want Tesla trucks so when I catch a deer eventually or an elk eventually, I just put it in the back of the Tesla truck. I always say a man without ego is like a snake without venom. Yeah. Right. Let's see. There we go. I don't know. I like Elon because I feel like I'm awkward a lot during my life, and I see him being awkward a lot as well. So it means like you can be awkward and still be successful. I feel like people don't understand that too often. You got to be more of like the Hollywood type of famous, where you're always charismatic. I can be somewhat charismatic, but at the same time, I'm a usually pretty awkward guy when I meet in person. If I ever did a meet and greet with you guys would be so disappointing because it'd be so awkward, and I'm like, hey, hey. That's what it'd be over and over and over again. But I can talk when need be. Corporate America has forced that out of me. Let's see. Hey, Brandon, he is a good guy. Oh, yeah, definitely. I like Elon a lot. And, guys, right now, Bitcoin's trying to break out here. I mean, it is having a little bit of momentum. It is pretty interesting to see. We have 4 hours left until this candle closes, but I would like to see an attempt to break out here. That'd be something nice. Right now, Bitcoin's up about 0.1% for the day. Not bad at all, guys. Hey, Ninja, we are already in November, Mike. 2 months to go. I'm hoping for it. Right now, Bitcoin's trying to do a little bit of a move right here. I'm hoping. You can see we had something similar to it a while back. I'm hoping it can continue to grind up here. Again, we do have this resistance, but we have not been able to close above it. So this is what we're looking at now. We're trying to hold on to the 20 for dear freaking life at this moment in time. But if we stay right here for the next 4 hours, we have a chance of breaking out. But shorts are going to try something here. They always try something. So we'll have to wait them out. There we go. Here you go. This is what that little rally looks like on a minute chart. Bitcoin breakout. There we go. Let's see how much further we can go. I got to do one thing here. I'm going to set up the other stream very fast. I know not everybody likes to hear me talk, so I do have these multiple streams going on. There's other streams starting, so you guys may get a notification if the other stream is starting. Feel free to turn to that one if you guys don't like listening to me talk. Otherwise, I'll be here for a few more minutes to kind of help you guys out and answer some of your questions. Hey, Nisha, bucket list. For real, that is a good bucket list to have. Hey, Doug, did you see where Elon's planning to use his SpaceX rockets for his commercial passenger flights on Earth? Basically, you'll be able to travel by rocket to any major city on the planet in under 30 minutes. See, that's something that actually helps people out. See, that is freaking insane. I want to see that. Mostly because I want to be able to travel to Asia in a quick amount of time. For those of you guys that know, like the Pacific Ocean is freaking massive. I think a lot of people think of the Pacific Ocean being the same size as the Atlantic, and the Pacific Ocean is vastly massive. So it's much harder to actually get to all those spots you want to. So I'm hoping that could be the case because that'd make my life a lot easier. I really want to travel to Asia, but I hate being on planes. Even if I do pay for the first class tickets, I just hate being on planes. So the shorter that time frame, the better for me. Hey Hernandez, what do I think about Shiba Inu? I think it's still worth holding if you want to. I've sold off 80% of my SHIB. I'm not buying back into it, but I have left 20% of my SHIB left, in the market because I think it may go up even higher, and I want to see if I'll make any more profit. But again, I have sold 80% of my SHIB close to the all-time highs. I'm happy with the returns it gave me. It gave me close to 900% returns. I'm not going to get too much more greedy and ask for more than that. Right now, those are fine for me. If it would have started at a much lower market cap, I would have been much more inclined to hold. But right now, the market cap is pretty high, so that's one of the reasons I decided to sell out of it. It may go higher, but when I'm looking at that market cap, it really makes me think, while I may go higher, that market cap would suggest it'd probably come back lower, like in the medium term, which is what I've been looking at more of. Let's see. Hey Ninja, I want to see this channel hit 100k subscribers this year. That would be awesome. If that hit 100k subscribers, that'd be crazy, and I would have this little. I think he's back to chewing the toy. If it did hit 100,000 subscribers, I think I get one of those little YouTube plaques that say, "Hey, congratulations," and that's something I'd really like to see. All right, we're seeing a little bit of a battle happen right here. Come on, longs, keep on buying them up. So you can see we're trying to break out again, and you can see we're having a little bit of trouble with it. Again, not too concerning. We just want to break out above this line and hold in the next 4 hours. So the fact that we're this close to this line is something I'm happy about, or this trend line I'm happy about. Hey Ninja, oh no, you already saw that. There we go. So overall, guys, we are seeing some good stuff. And if you guys want to, please consider subscribing and liking the video. Every single like helps out, guys. Every single like helps. Hey Dean, Dot just flipped XRP coin market cap on CoinGecko. Ooh, that's nice to see. What's we can look at Dot very fast. We've been looking at Dot for a while here. I did have a little bit of a pop up right there, so it does have a little bit of momentum coming in here. Polkadot. Dot is always so, what do you call here? Dot is always so, let's see. So it does have some good market cap here. CoinGecko usually is pretty more accurate on the market cap, though. How's everything doing? The only thing that's really down so far, guys, is ADA. I think ADA is still a decent play here. I told you guys anything under $2 is something I'd be interested in buying this. This is still something I'd be looking to buy in at a small position. So small position, so when it eventually does rocket back up, all those averages will be fine. You're seeing Shiba above Dogecoin at the moment. Poor USDC coin, it didn't do anything. It's just kind of losing space over here as time goes on. Anything else out? What's down the most in the last 60 days? Flow is down a little bit. This may be something you guys look at. Rev is something you guys may look at. Anything else here? Huobi token maybe. Anything else here? No, not too much. Okay. Anything else? Dogecoin's down a little bit. Tether. Oh, okay, now we're back up to break evens. Yeah. He always knows when I'm watching him after he annoys me with making loud noises. As soon as I turn away, he'll keep on going back at it. Hey, well, Evergrow. I think it's fine as a long-term hold, Evergrow. I think personally it's fine. Let's see. Hey Ninja, 27 cents is the support for Doge, Mike. I don't know if it's the exact support for Doge. Let me see. Short-term support is going to be looking more of 27. No, excuse me, 26 and 20.266. Otherwise, I'd be using this one support for 0.263. So, pretty much closer to 26 cents, if you will. That's my stop loss for it right now. Otherwise, for Dogecoin, I'm pretty much just waiting for it to break above. Right there. I'm waiting for it to break above that. And also, this is the 30-minute chart, guys. Above that 200 right there. Go to the 4-hour. I'm more interested in this type of breakout. So I think it's due for a move here pretty soon. But if you guys are waiting for those big moves for Dogecoin, the key right now would be patient and just buying at these lower opportunities, having some limit orders down here if you guys want to. I'm being very, very patient with Doge. That's a better way to say it. Just like how I was very, very patient with Sheeb. And Sheeb did nothing. At least Doge goes up a little bit every now and again before it pops off. Oh no, I need to be back on Bitcoin. Okay. Let's see how this plays out. There we are. I want to see this breakout, but we gotta wait and see how this turns out. You can see all this volume that kind of accumulated right up here. Let's see. Hey Brandon, 88 is a sleeping giant. Yes, it is. Hey Ninja, ICP is always down. Hope it reaches $100 at least. ICP. Oh yeah. You guys know I don't like ICP. Not for anything that they're trying to do, anything like that. It's how they tried to come into the market with such a huge valuation and think they were all that in a bag of chips, and then they got destroyed by the market because the market decides how valuable you are, not how you enter it. The market always decides if you're worth that crazy price they try to put on themselves. But yeah, I don't like ICP because of that pure reason. Nothing else. It's that. It tainted it for me going forward. Mana. Yeah, we've checked out Mana a few times, but I can pull it up for you again here. We can go with Bitcoin. That's fine. There you go. Mana is looking fine. Here's the 30-minute chart. I'll kind of take a little peek at it. Looks fine to me. I wouldn't buy until it breaks out personally. Until then, I'm looking to hold on to it and just see if it wants to go up even more. If you're looking for a stop loss, I'd have it somewhere down here at 262. It might be a little bit high for you. If you want to have a shorter term stop loss, you can just do 288 if you wanted to. But I'm not really going to go crazy about this until it breaks out. Then I'll be looking at this much more closely as far as where this thing can go from then on, in the future. Big pop, consolidating. Let's see. Let's wait for the next breakout. That's when you're going to be looking more laser focused on this particular coin right now. Because it did get all the way up here to $4.94. We're now to $3. Can definitely go back up there, but let it break out first. And what are we looking at here? Dot 5. There we go. Here. There we are. Hey Elmer, hey Mike, what do you think of OR? Yeah, okay, I can't read that actually. My bad eyesight. Orangetown Financial Services. I don't like that it doesn't have much volume, but it hasn't broken out yet. It's close to a death cross. If it actually breaks out above here, that'd be fine. You could actually open a position there for a price target of, let's say, $25 to $26, which wouldn't be massive, but it would be decent here. Anything else I can really see right here going forward? Weekly chart, let me just see what's going on here. A lot of sideways movement. Okay. Yeah, I would say wait for the breakout before buying in here. Otherwise, if you wanted to buy some Maxwell shares, you could do that. But, it's after 1 o'clock too, so it's post-market now. Yeah, I would say it's okay. I wouldn't really be buying this just yet. I'd wait for the actual breakout to happen before I even consider this type of play. Otherwise, because especially financial services is not doing the best in the market overall right now. A lot of money has been flowing over to the energy sectors, which has been a good thing for most. Some people don't like the energy to go up, but that's everyday stuff. Let's see. Hey, John, I like people like that because you can tell if they're being genuine or not. Yeah, exactly. Let's see. All right, everybody, I'm going to call it a day for the stream right now. I will be back to stream somewhat in the afternoon, probably around 6 p.m., I want to say, like 5 hours or so. This week, I'm going to try to like hammer down a schedule. Normally with my ADHD, I'm really bad at like how do I want to say this? Like really going on a set schedule, but I'm going to try it again. I've tried like 4 different times and I haven't really succeeded at it. So I'm going to try to get down a schedule this week again as well. And I'm thinking I'm going to start streaming from here on out at 10 o'clock in the mornings and then try to stream as well at 7 o'clock. So let's move that to 7 o'clock tonight. And then we'll see how it goes. I'll maybe move it back and forth depending on how I like it. But I think I'm going to start going daily at least at 10 a.m. And then from there I'll see, how much more streaming I need to do and stuff like that. Because I also want to be putting out some of these Bitcoin breakouts or these breakout videos in general for options and stuff. So I'm going to have to try to manage my time while also I've been picking up my sister from school more often and dropping her off more often. So that's been kind of taking a couple hours of my day. But yeah, so I will see you guys later on in the afternoon. Thank you guys so much for watching the stream. Sorry I had kind of a weird way to end it like this with all the dog toy sounds and whatnot. But yeah, so feel free to move over to the other stream or whatever. But I will be on later tonight at 7 p.m. Pacific time. Okay, everybody? Have a great rest of your day. And I hope you guys all are making some good money here. I think Bitcoin looks fine right now. I'm still waiting for us to hold above that breakout point, and then I'll see what happens. We really need to break out this downtrend sooner rather than later, but there's really not a major rush for it, okay? Thanks, everybody, and have a great rest of your day. Time for me to drink one more cup of tea, then take my dog out for another bathroom. Thanks again.